EPS2 Part 8 Bacteria Risk and Super Clean Delicious Water. What is real purification? Rapid sand filtration by addition of chemicals is not good technique. Biological purification without chemicals is the best way to make safe and delicious water. If you check the turbidity of filtrates depended on different treatment. In case of rapid sand filtration, the filtrate is acceptable compared by the standard. However, the filtrate by Ecological Purification System of slow sand filter is super clean and delicious water. They believe that SSF was mechanical filter by the name of SSF in large cities in Japan. Phytoplankton from the reservoir is just accumulated on the filter bed. There is no growth of algae in this filter due to the influence of algaecide in the reservoir. I found that there was a record of copper sulfate as algaecide from 1928 in Tokyo. If living organisms could not play an active role, the sand layer contaminated in deep microscopic organisms is very sensitive to small amount of toxin. I compared the profiles of sand culum in Ueda. Turbid matter accumulated only near the surface. Tokyo Water Works misunderstood the real mechanism of slow sand filter. We have to change the name to Ecological Purification System from slow sand filter. There are many natural sweet spring water in my country of Japan. Natural springs and rainwater are usually sweet and delicious. Tap water is for drinking water. However, people don't drink water directly from the tap. This senses something wrong. Slow sand filter was completed during industrial period about 200 years ago. Safe drinking water was produced from polluted water. The report in 1893 from Berlin. Bacteria and dirty matter were accumulated at the top of sand layer. Depth of scraping was deep in winter, shallow in summer. However, algae was in bloom. Reduction of bacteria in open filters is effective and more clear filtrate water in comparison with open and covered filters during 20 years. But Baker said that it may be a special case. He notified to biological phenomenon. However, he said that physical process was main. This is wrong. He made misunderstand the real mechanisms due to the name of slow sand filter. Small organisms trap and decompose SS near the surface. We cannot explain the reduction mechanism of pathogens by physical phenomena. This is real ecological purification system. Dr. Robert Koch found in 1892 that when bacterial counts were less than 100 colony-forming units per milliliter, epidemics of cholera and typhoid were reduced. Present WHO safe standard for bacteria is referred to this 100 CFU/milliliter by Dr. Robert Koch. How to reduce the risk? Wash our hands. Organisms living on the surface and beneath it are not the same. Different creatures are active. There is different food for different creatures. We have to think about acceptable risk. There are many general bacteria in the natural environment. Group of coliform bacteria is an indicator of pollution. These bacteria are found many in the natural environment. Escherichia coli bacteria is an indicatocon of the intestinal bacteria. Fecal Escherichia coli is an indicator of fecal contamination of mammals. We have to take care of the pathogenic bacteria. There are so many bacteria. Medical doctor touches with patients. Doctor is safe. This is image of risk of germ bacteria in water. Coliform bacteria are abundant in soil and are not germ bacteria. With hands. Please compare the size on a number of Cryptosporidium with bacteria in water. We have to think about acceptable risk.